What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak. Last time we made our way through the sewers to, I don't even know what to call them sewers, because they're not like disgusting or anything. It's just an underground waterway to help with the bathhouse situation. And now we have made it to the problem, which seems to be this giant monster at the back here. So we're going to handle it and hopefully go back and take some nice baths. But, the Genesis did light up, so we're probably expecting more than we bargained for coming down here, but we'll find out. Whoa. Frugal Phantom Tree, Hydro Nubia. A giant plant monster? It's huge. That explains where all the water went. Must have grown nice and strong, soaking up sunlight and drinking straight from the oasis tap. Look what else is down here, too. A Genesis? How in Eidos' name did it get here? Watch out, everyone. Overgrown bastard. Time to take it down. Come on. Alright, this is a tough guy. Let's keep it back. Oh, lovely. Oh, hey. Actually, yes, very lovely. It didn't one-shot his enemies, though. Alright, well that helps a bit. You can't even normal attack. Or maybe you can once they're closer. Alright. Alright, we're close. Good. Oh, it healed itself a little bit from that. Again? Can we stop doing that? Bro, stop healing yourself. Alright, yeah, we're fine. Ha, burn in hell, asshole. Is everyone alright? Yeah, that was hard, but we did it. Someone in the window. What's that? An angel? Get down! Oh no! Son of a... You evil Malak, that belongs to Agnes. Huh? How the hell did you block them all? Oh yeah, this will be Aaron's first time seeing it. Or I guess not.
選ぶからとっととやれ。
世話しないわね。まあいっか。それじゃあテイクザグレン。
まとうまでもなかろう。そう、悪夢そのものゆえ。
God, that's chilling. That was very chilling to hear that.
あれは
Something went wrong with that transformation.
すごく苦しそうです。止めてください。このままじゃ知らないわよ、こんなの。まさかひょっとして。
Uh-oh.
調子に飲んじゃねえ。
近づけさせません。バンさん、しっかりしてください。どうか心を落ち着けて。私たちがついていますから。
アリア。
Someone knocked it back.
今のは間に合いましたね。
It's the girl from the phone call. That was epic. I need that.
あなたはどなたかは存じませんが、こちらは我が社の契約顧客様となります。危害を加えるつもりなら弊社規定に従い相応に対処させていただきますが。なるほど、そちらの所属ですか。対象物の回収は完了。これ以上の追撃は不要と判断します。それではまた。イシュタンティ、行きますよ。
Okay, bye, whoever you are.
あれは
天使型の傀儡だと。
あ、ゲネシスが。
まあ仕方ねえだろ。
はい、みんな無事だっただけでも。
Van. Heh, back to normal, huh? You alright, Van? What about when you were hurt earlier? It's just a scratch. I'm more worried about how damn tired I feel. Looks like Mayor Bear. Just took off without saying anything too, figures. Is everything you people make a friggin' mystery? Sure wasn't expecting you to drop in as emergency backup either.
契約者様のサポートが私の主要業務であり誇りですので、おかげで査定時には分からなかった興味深い事象も確認できました。
Bah, I really screwed up on this one. Agnes. Can't say I thought this is how our first meeting in person would go. Is that a mid-blink screenshot I got? No, it's fine.
ええ、私も驚いております。
What the hell? She shows up out of nowhere and now you're acting like you've known each other for years? I remember seeing your face on Van Ziffa. Who are you? If I may ask, what company are you affiliated with? Sorry, I guess I never explained this part. I'm fine now, thanks.
申し遅れました。
Risette Twinings.
民間軍事会社マルドゥック総合警備保障に所属する広域担当サービスコンシェルジュのリゼット・トワイニングと申します。
Marduk Total Security Company.
バン様には社外契約テスターとして常日頃からお世話になっております。
External
ど
Tester.
うか今後ともお見知りおきを。
More lore to be dropped. Looks like the bats are back to normal. I still can't imagine wanting to take a hot bath while you're already in the desert. The Marduk Company? That's not the first time I've heard that name recently. They do security, I think, and I believe they're based outside of Calvert.
本社はオレド自治州になります。設立して日の浅い会社ではありますが、共和国でも多くの方にご愛顧いただいておりまして、
Okay.
なおバン様には戦術開発部門の外部テスターとしてご契約いただいています。
Yep, that's how I wound up with the program for mayor and my trusty little stun caliber. We're equal partners in this endeavor.
他にも最近では各国の治安維持組織や傭兵業の皆様とも懇意にさせていただいています。クルガ戦士団との技術提携も一部ではありますが行っておりますね。
Yeah, I remember hearing about that, although I've heard rumors about your company before, but that's an awful lot for one private military company to handle. Does that mean Marduk basically divides its business between general security and tactical research and development divisions? You guys must be swimming in cash these days. Taking up more and more market share as you supply tech services to militaries and Jaegers alike sounds like a hell of a recipe for success.
さすがバン様の助手の方々。後進の育成も順調なようで何よりです。
I ain't looking for anyone to succeed me here. They're just part-time helpers around the office, that's all. But enough about us. You still haven't told us what the hell you're doing all the way out here. I understand how dedicated and responsible you are as a concierge, and I appreciate how much you guys value me as a tester. And to be clear, I'm grateful for the maintenance work you do remotely for my Ziffa too. You've been a big help. Yeah, coming out here like this, that gets into stupid levels of service. I know for a fact you got other stuff to do. So why go to all this trouble, huh? What's going on behind the scenes to make you drop everything to wander out here? I suppose I can fill you in on what's happening, but on one condition. You agree to tell me about the anomaly surrounding the shards and your holocore, as well as the stolen device. Do we have a deal? That's a lot to ask. This chick plays hard. You may rest assured I'm merely joking. You don't need to go into such detail. There are two reasons as to why I've traveled to Tharbad. One of them was indeed to make direct contact with Mr. Arkride. After all, I couldn't help but be concerned when our previous call was cut short in the manner of what it was. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean for it to be such a big deal. You sound like someone trying to explain to his girl why he was two-timing her when you talk like that, you know? Yikes, Agnes looks super tense. My other reason for coming to the city is to investigate the film festival in person. Say what? Why would you need to do that? Quite simply, it is related to the Messeldom Film Festival that was set to take place 2 months ago. It has to do with the circumstances surrounding its cancellation. You mean that racial terrorism stuff? No kidding. I think I'm seeing where this is going. As you all know, Messeldom was forced to cancel the festival after receiving a terrorist threat and witnessing a wave of suspicious fires. The city, along with the local security company, was forced to pay a fine for the resulting breach of contract, requesting our services. That incident appeared to be linked to Tharbad's festival, which received greater attention than was otherwise anticipated. As a result, the decision was made to dispatch me to reassess the company's risk evaluation for Calvard. So that's what's going on now, huh? I get it. I'm sorry, I think I got lost somewhere around Messeldom canceled. Basically, if I understand her correctly, Risette is here to evaluate Calvard's security risks nationwide. That way, she and her company can be prepared to provide any necessary services if and when they're needed. The way she talks, it sounds like Calvard's hardly the only one her place to keep a close eye on. Hell, it sounds like how Heiu's elders tend to think. These guys have got their fingers in some pretty dicey pies. I completely understand your concern. It is certainly true that Marduk makes its money from wars and nation-scale law enforcement. On the other hand, we also take pride in demonstrably contributing in part to regional security. We also have to combat criminal cabals and other such groups, including ones that have seen their threat level grow inconceivably large. You're talking about, I guess it only makes sense your company would be involved in that too. So long story short, circumstances more or less forced you to come out here anyway. I wasn't the only factor. That's all I need to know then. I won't pry any further. Is that all to say you're basically on loan to us? If so, I'll give you free reign to act however you deem fit while we're here. Your skills are even better than I expected now I've seen them in person. You've got my trust, Risette. Don't worry. Aww. That is very reassuring to hear. It'll be a pleasure working together with you in person, Mr. Arkwright. Wait a second. Does this mean... Are you saying we have to team up with this chick? You sure you don't want to give that some more thought? If you guys feel that strongly about it, I won't force you to work with her. But you all saw what happened back in the waterway. I don't think we should look the gift horse in the mouth. Well... I guess you've got a point. We're dealing with that girl and the angel thing. And they both ran off once they got their hand on the Genesis. We might not have hard evidence yet, but if I had to point fingers who's behind it, I know who my first guess would be. Yeah. I agree, it's entirely possible that Almada could be lurking out here too.
皆様の事情については存じ上げませんが、我が社の分析でもその可能性は低くありません。ですが、他の勢力である可能性もまた現時点では切り捨てるべきではないかと思います。SC としてまだまだ未熟ですが、そういった部分でのお手伝いをさせていただければ。加えて。先ほどのメアとバン様の異常、自由意志のない AI が可視化して受け答えし、異様な密度のシャードに全身を覆われる現象、その想定外の暴走についても何らかの対処療法を提示できるかもしれません。いえ、それについては私自身がそうしたいと思っています。
たく
勝手な申し出、とても納得しがたいことは重々承知しておりますが、どうか3日間だけでも皆様とご一緒させていただけないでしょうか。リゼットさん、どうか頭を上げてください。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。正直とても心強いです。さっきの足場とかもすごかったですし。
考えてみりゃどこぞの所長よりよっぽど頼りになるんじゃねえか。
There it is.
お前な。ま、否定はしねえが。
ありがとうございます。アニエス様にフェリ様、アーロン様も。それではリゼット・トワイニング、本日より3日間アークライド解決事務所に出向の形で参加させていただきます。
Oh, there you go. After that, the group enjoyed a nice milky batch of chai, courtesy of the inn's proprietress, as thanks for all their hard work. As they did so, they summarized to Risette the sequences of events up until their current mission for Nina Fenley and Judith Lanster. They delved into the genesis of the Grenville, as well as the crimes committed by Almada, revelations that stunned the concierge. For her part, she swore to keep what she learned strictly confidential and not divulge anything to her employer without permission. Such sincere consideration for their circumstances further cemented the newfound trust Arkwright Solutions had in Risette. Well, there you go. We have a new party member. Soon enough, with the sun fully setting, Van fully recovered and regained his stamina. The party decided to venture back outside, both to find a place to eat for dinner, as well as to report back to the actresses on their progress. Yeah, Van is still running on 1 hour sleep, mind you. It's only 6 p.m. What a long day. But yeah, Van has been running on 1 hour sleep this whole day. Now this is more my kind of scene. A city only really comes alive at night, if you ask me. You know what that means. Time to hit the streets to see what sort of joints with foxy ladies they got around here. Aaron, do grow up. I don't know what these fox ladies you're talking about are. All I know is I'm starving. Don't mind him, he's just driving with his pants, you might say. We still got some time to kill before our meeting. Let's take another look around town while scoping out somewhere to sit down and eat. I know it's not the most efficient way of going about things, but it's how I do it as a Spriggan. Hope us just meandering around a bit doesn't drive you too up the wall. Oh, not at all. I'm actually quite interested to learn. I've wanted to know more about your work for some time. To summarize, the plan is to check for new 4SPG requests, responding to them as necessary while continuing to survey the city on foot, yes? Then, when the time is right, we'll make our way to Al Jeremiah to report in to Miss Fenley and Miss Lanster. Is my understanding correct? Wow, you didn't take long to adapt to how we do things. Seriously, it's like she's been with us this whole time. Quick, Agnes, you gotta contribute something. Something! Oh yes, we still need to deliver... She doesn't want to be shown up by Risette. We still need to deliver those autographs to Shahina. Oh, you're right, I forgot all about it. Yeah, me too. Do you think she's home by now? Nah, not yet. Do you remember? She said she wanted to stop by the hammam on their way back from work. Good point. I'm sure it's reopened by now. Might as well stop by and see how they're doing. Sounds like a plan. Well, what are we waiting for? No time to lose. Let's get to work, everyone. Indeed. Lead the way, everyone. I'll follow along. Risette, join the party. There you have it. I think I will switch it up, though, because I feel like Fairy's the one I use least out of everyone, so there we go. We have 5 party members now. Are there any green quests? There are not. Alright, so, I guess we'll see what's going on up at the Bracer Guild, it seems? Up here? Please, you gotta help. Is there any chance I could see a green-haired bracer who works here? I lost my wallet somewhere. I was hoping if I talked to him, he might know where it could have gone. Seems the receptionist is a little occupied at the moment. This guy must be desperate if he's coming in here at this hour to ask for help. Indeed, let's watch and see what happens. Perhaps we'll learn something. I'm sorry, I'm going to need a little more information first. Could you explain what exactly is going on? Right, of course. Basically, I was on my way to Tharbad, driving along the Sand Sea. Everything was going just fine until I suddenly out of nowhere blew a tire. Luckily, this green-haired bracer ran over to help us. He was kind enough to patch up the tire with what tools he had. It turned out he was heading to Tharbad too, so we let him hitch a ride with us and thank him for his generosity. After that, we made it to Tharbad, but just as I was going through my things so I could find my wallet and buy some souvenirs, that's when I realized it was missing, and now I'm scrambling to find it. Isn't there something you can do? Alright, I understand. You want to talk to this bracer to see if he's seen or possessed your wallet? Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I got pickpocketed somehow while he was fixing our tire. I just want to ask if he noticed anything strange. Now, is there any way you can call him over? I'm sorry, it's probably going to take a little time for us to arrange a meeting with him. Based on your description, I know for a fact he doesn't belong to our branch. That's what makes it tricky. I'd say it's more likely that whoever it was who came over to help you was operating independently. No bracer matching that description has registered with us. If he's in town, we probably won't hear from him at least till tomorrow. Really? I guess I'll just have to wait and hope for the best. Still, if you hear anything about my wallet tonight, can you get in touch with me? I'll wait around outside by the oasis in case anything comes up. It never ends. I feel bad for her. It seems like the guild's getting so many visitors she can't catch a break. Yeah, I hope the other man manages to find his wallet too. That's awful having it stolen. Let's have a chat with her now we're here. That the lines open up. We can learn something interesting. We meet again. Looks like you're keeping busy, taking people's requests this late. Ah, you all again. You heard that, I'm guessing? Yeah, we did. I'm sorry, we didn't mean to pry. That man said he lost his wallet, right? If only there was some way to talk to that green-haired bracer he mentioned and get his side of the story. Indeed, although it sounds like determining which bracer it was could prove to be difficult. You're telling me. I'm pretty confident it's someone from out of town who decided to come by and help. But when he'll get in touch, who knows? He could drop by after he's checked into the city tonight. It could take him even longer, even. Until we can figure out more, there's no way for me to pinpoint which bracer it was the man met. So it's mostly hurry up and wait for tomorrow. Boo. You guys are weirdly interested in all this. Who cares if the mystery bracer shows up with a wallet or 100? A lot of mirror, sure, but it's got nothing to do with us. Maybe, but something about this whole situation stinks. What do you mean? Ah, nothing, just talking to myself. Good luck getting that guy sorted out. From the sound of that van, you don't want to let this go. Well, that guy mentioned he was going to hang out over by the oasis. Couldn't hurt to have a chat with him, see if we can coax anything else out. As you wish, Mr. Arkwright. Van Summer. So, right over here then. Looks like we're taking on his request.
Easy.
Yes.
Oh, right, that reminds me. May as well put some stuff on her. Sure. How am I gonna find? Oh yeah, okay.
ちょっといいか。
Hey, wanted to introduce myself. We're from Arkwright Solutions. We were just at the guild too and happened to overhear your conversation with the front desk. Oh yeah, I kind of remember passing by you people on the way out. Would any of you happen to know where I might find that green-haired bracer? Not quite. We're actually looking for him too. Got some business of our own. I was hoping you could tell us a little bit more about what happened. Would you mind? Anything you can think of will help, big or small. Like, did he have any other distinct features or anything else stick out to you in general? You too, huh? I'm sorry, in terms of features, I don't remember anything other than he had green hair. Wish I could be of more help on that end, blast my memory. As if anything else stuck out, no, nothing really comes to mind. Wait, that's not true. Actually, I do remember something else that happened after we arrived. We bumped into a police officer who was patrolling the parking lot. I decided to go up to him and say hello, strike up a bit of conversation. But for some reason, the bracer looked uncomfortable. He wouldn't look the officer in the eye. Oh, is this gonna be the other... Is this gonna be the other brother of the guy we arrested? A bracer was avoiding a police officer's gaze entirely? That's certainly unusual. That's what I thought. I've heard that cops and bracers don't always get along that well. I figured maybe that's all it was. It did seem odd, though. Wait, I've never heard of that before. Is that true? It's common for police and bracers to run into one another at times because they both maintain the peace. The difference is the police work wholly within the law. Meanwhile, a bracer's first duty is protecting people. So they theoretically can act extra legally to do so, and sometimes they face jurisdictional friction. And, well, difference of opinion. Oh, I get it. I guess I can see how that happened. In this case, though, I think this bracer of yours might have had other good reasons for being a little skittish. Huh? I don't think I understand. What do you mean? Don't worry about it. We're saying we're going to look into this on our end, too, see if we can turn anything up. I get you're keen to have your wallet back, but I think you should call it a night and come back tomorrow. I suppose you have a point. On that note, if I may, were you able to find a place to stay despite losing your wallet? Yeah, thanks for asking. The guild was kind enough to cover me until I can pay them back. As long as I find my wallet soon, everything should work out one way or the other. I'm I'm still anxious, but knowing I've got you all in the guild looking into it, I feel okay going back to my room for the night. I'm glad to hear that it's all been taken care of. Please take care on your way. That's one way to get rid of a guy. Now we can talk openly. Right, so it sounded like this green-haired bracer could be an imposter. What are we going to do about it? Wait, he is? Are you saying this is like what happened with that fake police officer we had to deal with before? It's a distinct possibility, but we can't say for sure yet. If that's true, then it's very underhanded of him. You're telling me your average person isn't ever going to suspect a bracer of committing a crime? Therefore, if someone were to believably impersonate a bracer, they would be able to get away with a great many things. That could be quite damaging to the organization's reputation if nothing was done about it. Luckily, as far as we can tell, the only victim who's emerged so far is that man. Or at least he's the only one to file a report. If we're quick enough in catching this imposter, we can minimize the amount of damage he'll do. Normally I ain't exactly in the business of covering the guild's ass or anything. They can handle themselves just fine. But I don't see any harm in sticking our necks out just this once. It'll help us understand what's happening on the ground in this town, too. So come hell or high water, we'll uncover who this green-haired chump really is. Hey, if it kills time, I'm game. Lead the way, Chief. I see no reason not to proceed. You have my full support as always, Mr. Arkride. Well, if we're gonna do this, what do we do first? Should we see if anyone else has seen this bracer? Maybe if we talk to more people, we can start tracking him down. That's exactly what I think we should do. We need to figure out this guy's trajectory. If he's a fraud, though, it's probably safe to assume he's keeping his distance from the cultural district for obvious reasons. Perhaps we should talk to people in the entertainment district, see if he's been spotted around there then. Good point, the casino dealers could be a good place to start. They're bound to pay close attention to who's coming in. Anyone who spends a lot of time outside of it might have seen him too. All good ideas. Hopefully once we start talking to some people, we'll come up with some leads. Well, no time like the present. A bogus bracer. Well, we have our 4 SPG for the night.
ご収入はいかがですか？日中とは違ったにぎわいですね。
やっぱコートの夜市を思い出す。
Bracer Renton. I wonder where the manager and that girl are. Are they still over here? They are. Between running away from you guys and then introducing myself to everyone at the bazaar, today has been a lot. Like, a lot. Oh, I'm so tired. I feel like I could pass out any second. Well, at least she's doing what she needs to do. Come on, everyone. Oh, right. Where are they staying? Oh, no, right, they're at the baths. Hi, Shaina. Hi, Sarah. Looks like our hunch was right. Good to see you, ladies. Oh, hello, everyone. The owner was just telling us about you all. Sounds like you guys had to clear out some monsters to get the baths back up and running. That's amazing. I knew you guys were talented. Thanks again for everything you did. I'd still be in dire straits if it weren't for you folks. Yeah, all part of being a Spriggan. We got plenty out of that whole exercise too, so it was good for everyone. Well, that's good to hear. By the way, who might you be? I don't believe you were with them earlier. Forgive my late introduction. You may call me Risette. I was dispatched here on short notice. You two are Miss Sarah and Miss Shaina, correct? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Nice to meet you too. Wait, is that a maid outfit you're wearing? I've never seen one of those in person before. Not precisely. This is the uniform I wear for work. You can think of it as a combat suit designed to let me offer maximum support to my customers when needed. That sounds, complicated. Whatever it is, you look super cool in it, that's for sure. Hey, since we're all here, why don't you guys join us in the baths? There's so much I want to talk about. That sounds like fun. Maybe we could all get dinner together afterwards, too. There's a place close by I always go to that I'm sure you would all enjoy. Sure, we'd be happy to take you up on that. Probably not a bad idea for us to wash up before we meet with our clients again anyway. Say what you like, I know you're just looking for an excuse to take a dip, not that I'm against it. I could really use a bite to eat, but that's okay. If that sounds good, please don't forget again, after everything we've done today. Then it's settled, we'll join you two in the baths. Yeah, it's perfect, come on, I'll show you where the girl ones are. China, calm down, they've had a long day. Take as long as you want in there, folks, you've earned it. Oh well, I guess we're gonna forget again.
考えてみりゃてめえと二人きりかよ。面白くもなんともね。
うだうだうるせえな。静かにしてろ。いいか。目をつむって心を落ち着けるんだ。
向こうじゃさぞかしましくキャッキャウフフしてんだろうな。小娘だはどうでもいいが、メイドや姉の方はなかなかそそる体を。
神聖なセッションを乱すんじゃねえ。てめえのその邪念、肌が赤くなるまで赤すりでこそぎ落としてやろうか。
Oh my god, I forgot about this scene.
あったっつかマジトンになんじゃねえよ。
盛り上がってらっしゃいますね。もう聞こえてるの分かってるんでしょうか。でも確かにみんなサーラ姉にも負けないくらい綺麗だよね。リゼットさんは髪サラサラ、肌もスベスベでまるでお人形さんみたいだし、アニエスさんもっていうか本当にまだ16歳なの？
Oh lord.
あと1年ちょっとでそこまでなれる気がしないよ。何食べてたらそんなになるの？
私も気になってました。ぜひ今後の参考にしたいです。
Oh lord.
別に普通ですから。フェリちゃんまでそんなにまじまじ見ないでください。もうシャヒーナもそのくらいにね。フェリ様もシャヒーナ様も十分以上にお綺麗かと思いますが、サーラ様は絹のように艶やかな肌。何か特別なケアをされていますね。いえいえ、シアバターくらいです。サルバットさんは質が良くて。
Oh, okay, they give us it. Holy cow, you got Nina Fenley's and Judith Lancer's autographs? Thank you guys so much. I'll treasure these forever, really. Oh look, everyone's kind of dressed more normally for this heat. Kinda. I mean, Agnes is still wearing long sleeves. But damn, look how jacked Van is when he isn't wearing his overcoat. Also, problem, I'm glad you like him. Those autographs have got to be worth a pretty mirror. We're talking about two of the hottest stars around. Think you might sell them? No way, how could I ever? Still, it feels so surreal right now. I can't believe my own sisters can be dancing on stage with folks like them. Who would have thought? Don't get too excited about it all, Cheyenne. I don't think they're going to ask me to do anything that big. Well, I still think it's awesome you get to be involved at all. Wait, by dancing, do you mean for the Carnal Cavalcade? Yeah, some director named Salvatore Gotti walked up to me and asked if I wanted to take part. Not just him, he was with some snappy-looking guy, too. They went nuts for Sarah. Apparently, Mr. Gotti was all like, "Baby, you're more than perfect for Eidos herself. My parade isn't complete without you." He was dead set on bringing her, whatever it took. It wasn't long before she folded like a house of cards. Cheyenne, you don't have to tell them every little thing about it. I'm not sure I know what this Carnal Cavalcade is. Is it some event they'll take part that will be part of the film festival? Yeah, it's a parade that'll kick off when the festival opens. It sounds like it's going to be quite the production. Like Cheyenne said, I guess it's supposed to include famous actresses and whatnot. I can see you fitting right in, Sarah. You're gonna do great. I know Gotti can talk pretty raunchy, but his passion and taste are the real deal. He didn't say all that just to be nice. If he says you're perfect, then he means it. You'll do fine out there, Sarah. I know you've got what it takes. Thanks, Van. It means a lot. Am I seeing things, or are you turning a little red? I am not. Stop it. Sarah, Sheeny. Oh, who's this kid? There you two are. Where have you guys been? Hey, Timur, we were just hanging out in the hammam. And quit calling me Sheeny. I've got a real name, you know. Sorry, Sheeny. You'll always be Sheeny to me. A friend of yours? Yeah, he's a kid from the neighborhood. What's going on, Timur? Why were you looking for us? Because someone asked me to give this to you, Sarah. That's why. A letter? That's strange. I wonder what it could be. Thanks, Timur. What the? Is everything okay? What's wrong, sir? What in the world? Decline to participate in the parade or tragedy will befall you. Is that somebody's sick idea of a joke? I can't believe even Sarah of all people got one of those threatening notes. According to that Timur boy, a Central Easterner that he passed who was working for a shipping company gave the note to him. I'd guess that delivery person is most likely innocent. Just like with Nina and Judith, the culprit's probably going through several layers to cover up the real origin and point of the note. That makes tracking them down incredibly tricky. Slippery bastard, they can't make it easy on us, can they? Are Sarah and Shaina going to be okay? I really think you two should talk to the guild about this. I agree, I'm sure they'll give your case priority attention since it involves a civilian in danger. I imagine that any fees they would charge for their services would be quite nominal, too. I don't know about that. Huh? Come on, you gotta do something, Sarah. This really creeps me out. I hate to suggest this, but maybe you should quit the parade if that's the safest thing to do. No, I can't. Apparently preparations for the parade are almost complete. If I pull out now, it'll probably cause a lot of trouble for the director and everyone else involved in it. That's what'll happen if I turn to the guild too, isn't it? We can't say for sure, but if things go south, I could definitely see that being the case, yeah. But Sarah, Van, I know this is really presumptuous of me to ask, but is this something you and your agency can handle for me? Of course, I'm prepared to pay for your services. I don't expect you to do it for free. That's real generous of you taking on her case for as cheap as an extension of what we're doing for Nina and Judith. But don't you get the feeling she's trying to hide something? What she is? I got that impression too. I think there's something going on with her we don't know about. Well, a deal's a deal. Whatever it is, we already promised we'd help her. Plus, for all we know, it might turn out to be new leads. Following this could be a good idea. As a first step, would you like me to pinpoint what company was responsible for delivering the note? Wouldn't hurt to know for sure. In the meantime, we need to go to the entertainment district. The other ladies are waiting for us at the hotel. We need to fill them in on everything that's happening, including this new note. Which we will do next time. So, it's now nighttime of our first day here. It's been quite a long day being here. So, next time we're going to head over to the hotel and talk to Nina and Judith about the developments. And I guess that'll be it for the first night here. So we'll have 2 more days of preparation for the festival after this. So, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.